Well, hi there, Leo. Welcome to Private Readings. I am Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about November 10th through the 16th. We have no cards in front of us because we didn't do an overview video, so it's just going to be this week, all right? And we're going to go ahead and lay out those 36 cards for you, but I will talk to you briefly about what my spirit guides are telling all 12 signs, and that is that we are all one. We need to all come into this universe right now together, joined together as human beings, not so much as individuals, right? So we want to look at our similarities with everybody that we are meeting and talking to or being around, and really focus in on those similarities and not the differences, because we could do all the differences things all we want to, but when we really celebrate the similarities, we really get to know the fact that we're all in this one together and we're all working towards the same basic goals. And that's what we want to focus on. So we don't want to get too overexcited. We want to be chillaxed. We want to sort of go, yeah, okay, everybody's here for the same reason and we're doing our thing, okay? Cool, you do it your way and I'll do it my way. We're good. As long as everybody doesn't run around telling, oh, you're really going to do it like that? Ugh, it's none of your business, damn. Stay here. Stay in your lane, do you, and then hopefully they'll stay in their lane doing them, right? If people need help, help. But, you know, it isn't about all the other stuff. So focusing on the good things that we know, allowing people to be the feeling people that they are, is going to be helpful. You know, let them feel their feelings. The feelings are another place where we can relate to people, and that's important. So do stay in contact with the fact that their feelings are valid, even if they're just opposing you in every which way, but they have feelings about that, and that's okay. Their feelings are valid, just like your feelings are valid, even though you're opposing them. Huzzah! But we don't have to talk about the thing that made us oppose. We just have to realize that the feelings are valid, right? Stay with the feelings, nothing more, okay? And that will help everybody stay in relation to one another in a very nice, pleasant way, all right? Because we're here to be peace, not to clash, all right? We could always clash. We could clash every single day of the week. The fact remains, what good will it get us? It won't do us any good and it won't move us forward. So not clashing is kind of the gig. And so if we're not clashing, we are in peace. We come in peace. Ta-da! And I think that's really what we're going for, all right? So let's go ahead and get into the reading. We are going to use the Mythic Tarot for this particular week. This is very cool. We're doing, of course, the 10th through the 16th. And yeah, it's going to be very neat to see these cards again. They're pretty clean, and I like them a lot. And yes, 36 cards will be coming out. Give me a memento. First round is where we are. What is going on with us in all of these 12 houses? Now, what is potentially blocking us in every one of these 12 houses, but maybe not entirely blocking? My guides sometimes just smack my hand and say, that's not a blocker. That's not a blocker. That's for real. Let it be. Okay. So there you go. And it stops blocking immediately. So. And our third round is our solution for this particular week. There's definitely been a lot happening. You were a social butterfly last week. My goodness, Leo. I hope that all worked out for you. You didn't get yourself into any pickles, so to speak. But you know. I'm going to leave that right there and tidy up a little. But yes, let's go ahead and talk about what is going on with you personally, Leo. Here we have them. We have the 9 of Wands. This is all about you and what's going on in your head. You're needing to stand up for who you are and what you're doing. You're feeling defensive about who you are and what you're doing. Interesting. Huh. Well, sometimes we get that way. It might be a moment to sort of kind of see, are we on track? Are we doing it right? It doesn't always have to be a moment where we beat everyone else up for what's happening. you know, keep an eye on that. Make sure this is exactly what you want to be having happening, right? The King of Pentacles is here showing that, oh yeah, you're still concerned about the finances. You're still paying attention to the finances, but you're feeling pretty proud of yourself for being fairly squared away in your finances. So nice, smart. I feel like you're making good choices and you're feeling the effects of them being good choices. Like I said, this is that foundation. And I could say, oh, your foundation is screwed up and you're messed up and you're having a hard time. And that's why you're questioning yourself. But that's not really what I'm getting. I'm saying that you're getting it squared away. Things are getting better because you did release control last week. That was good. And now you want to use your power to help other people, which is super cool. I like the idea that you're going to use your power to help other people right now. You're like, okay, cool, cool, cool. I have released my power, but now I have a little bit of a way to like do something for other people now. There's something in there that's divine and wonderful. You want to help. That's nice. I like that you want to help. That's very good for you, Leo. Let's talk now about your money department. Your money department is showing me that things are moving fast in your money department. All right. Let's see which way they're moving. Huh? Six of Wands. Sharing your ideas in your department, in your money department, is not going to be a very good idea. Don't do it. It will block you. Maybe other people will take advantage of your situation or whatever. And we don't want that. You need to pull back and not be like that, okay? We have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is showing me that there is a doorway opening. All right, if you can keep it together, things will happen very quickly, but a doorway will open for you financially. This is good news. Perfect. Awesome. Well done. What is happening in your communication? Okay, the Four of Cups. The foundation of your heart is getting stronger. You're communicating stronger, more strongly about your heart's desires and wants and needs. I like that. You're communicating what you want. Very good. Fighting for your worth and value is going to block you in this situation. So your relationship person, if this is relationship oriented, fighting for your worth and value in that situation is going to be a buzzkill to the relationship. Okay? Just know that. And know that this is a karmic lesson for you, to realize that fighting about worth and value with a potential relationship partner isn't really going to help, okay? Unless you're really truly feeling put upon, it's not relevant, okay? It will buzzkill the whole project, all right? I don't see it as an issue, truly. I feel like they give you as much worth and value as they feel like they're getting in return. So if you don't honor and appreciate them in a way similar to what you want, you should mirror to them what you want, right? If you want them to feel like kings and queens, you need to treat them like kings and queens, right? So then they will mirror back. Then you can say, hey, you need to treat me like a king or a queen, versus you know, I only have this much time. Come on over. Thanks. Have a nice day. Bye. Kisses. Laters. And then you're expecting them to treat you better. It's like, meh. Maybe you're giving what you're getting, right? So, talk about it, think about it, come up with a plan. This is a karmic lesson for you, so it will continue to repeat until you figure it out, okay? All right, this area here, we're talking about family. What's going on with your family, Leo? Four of Wands. You have a foundation of ideas. You're like, hey, I got this great idea. Can I share it with my family? Huzzah. I'm going to drop it there on the ground in front of your family. What do you think? What do you think about that? Other people are thinking that maybe you need to get some financial advice before you come out and talk to the family. Or the family is saying you should get some financial advice before we get involved in this foundation idea you have here. So they've already sort of made the call, like, well, I don't know, that doesn't feel like a financially sound concept. Maybe we shouldn't do that. And your response and your answer is to take your power back. Okay, I'm going to take this all back. Never mind, thank you. Maybe they aren't the ones for you to do this with, right? Maybe they aren't the people you need to be doing this project with. So it isn't a family project. Now it's going to be something else. All right, cool. Or maybe they're wondering how they're going to afford it. How am I going to afford this plan that you've come up with? I don't know. So yeah, it's curious, right? So now we have this card. This area here is talking about your passions, the things you feel most passionately about. We have the sun. We have something new that we're learning about. We're starting to feel like, ooh, this is exciting and new. It's different from what I'm used to. I'm excited to learn new things. I don't have all the answers, and it's exciting. You're enjoying the possibilities. Cool. Going with the flow. Going with the flow is a really, really great thing here. And I think it's important, as you're learning something new here, to stay in the flow, right? Remember that as you receive, you're just going to be able to let certain things go. You don't have to have everything super rigid, especially in your learning process, because it's important for you to just flow with it, flow with it, flow with it. Once you've done that, you're learning, you're flowing, everything is cool, and then your solution in the end is to get super rigid, okay? So you're going to get super rigid in the end, but not until you get there, all right? You can't be super rigid until you get there, all right? It's important. All right, all right, all right. Let's go ahead and talk now about this area over here, which is going to be your work and health department, right? So the work and health department, we have King of Wands. This is a like-minded, mellow, down-to-earth male energy person who is going to be talking to you about work. Like, hey, cool, dude, what's going on? Blah, 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 blah. And you'll be spitballing and bouncing ideas, and it's going to feel real natural. You're not even going to realize you're having this major conversation. And a new idea may be born out of this situation, right? New ideas may be born, but you may not want to share them, okay? You might glean a new idea while you're spitballing with this guy, but maybe you don't want to share it right away, okay? So you're going to get a new idea, but you don't want to share it right now, okay? Because the Queen of Swords is here, showing that there is a lady or a feminine energy person who wants to be in control of this whole tamale. So I feel like if you were to share your ideas immediately, the spitballing here with this like-minded person is going to be great. It'll help your head go whoosh, 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 and get right. Sharing your big idea that you get while you're talking to this person is going to be wrong, because you will end up losing that idea. The Queen of Swords will be super mad if you do that, because she or he is the one who's trying to be in control of the whole tamale, because you gave them the control over it. They're your partner, right? And we want that partner to be able to help control the situation and not lose the money, not lose anything in this situation, and certainly not lose the intellectual property because you were chatty. All right? So keep your mouth. Go ahead and have a chat, but don't share your ideas. Let him share his ideas. Ha-ha. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Now we're going to talk about your health. Let's talk about your health. So, King of Wands. You are finding somebody of like mind who you can hang out with, maybe go to the gym with, be a person that makes being around that fitness project so much easier. You're enjoying the process of working out because you have a buddy to work out with. Yay. Big ideas about, ooh, let's run a marathon. Blah, that shit's going to block you because, nope, you're not a big runner. You don't like running marathons. You're like, I don't got no time for that. So this brilliant new idea is like, no, it's a block. That's a block. Everything is, yeah, nope. And then the Queen of Swords is a lady who is, or a feminine energy person who's possibly also at the gym, who's going to come up and go, oh, no, 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 we're not doing that. She's going to cut everything off at the knees, because I feel like these two came together. You showed up and hung out, and yeah, she's like, wait a minute, where's my buddy? So she doesn't necessarily feel like she wants to share her workout buddy, okay? So you may have to make arrangements with this guy just to hang out, but she's not going to be digging the fact that you stole her workout buddy, okay? So 3 is a crowd. I don't know why that is. You're just working out. It's not like anything else. So there you go. Let's talk about relationships. Huzzah! Last week we were a little frisky and all over the place, so yay. There's a lot of movement in your relationship department. We have the Chariot telling me that you are moving around, doing a lot of things, visiting people here, going to see people there. They're coming over to see you. It's a very busy time, okay? There are lots of movement in this area. Four of Pentacles is blocking you. The foundation of your finances is your work, and your work is slowing down your relationship situation. So I dare not really call that relationships, but there you go. These are people that you're hanging out with on a fairly casual level at this time. Yeah, more than one. And yeah, your work is getting in the way. So just be aware of that and be clear about that. And work your schedule around that. The Nine of Cups is here saying your wishes are going to be fulfilled, man. You're going to have plenty of time to do those things you want to do. Don't worry about it. You will have plenty of time to cavort and hang out with your humans, and I think you'll have a good time. So, excellent. Try not to get caught up in the names situation, because if you have too many things going on at once, you're going to want to stick with pet names, okay? I've learned a few things in my past. Yeah, it's a lot, but you can work it and it'll be all right. So what's going on over here in the Death Release Department? Haha. Death Release Department, we're talking about the Knight of Swords. This is you fighting for your power. Uh-oh, right, we were supposed to be letting that go. Letting go of your power. What happened? You fought for it and you're fighting for it anyway. Oh, jeepers. Maybe it's all for the good, so you can do this. Haha. Things are not falling in the right direction, though. When they are falling, though, they're falling in a way that's... So we have the Seven of Wands to go with the Knight of Swords. Fighting for your power is something you need to let go of and release, right? So instead, it's all going to fall together so that you're not fighting for power, but now you're just standing up and using a convincing argument, and it's fighting, you're trying to get your ideas across, right? Now it's a Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands, which is significantly better. You're not fighting for power. I don't want to be in control, but here's my idea, right? You're going to share an idea, and this is why I'm doing it, okay? And when they realize, like, oh, cool. So you're releasing control still, but you're also releasing the need to be in control. You just sort of want your ideas out there, like they can figure it out after that. Cool. Nice. I like that. All right. We're going to move on to travel and movement. What is going on in the travel and movement? Oh, very nice. You might be moving your house. You might be moving your home. You might be moving the base of your business somewhere different. All right. So the foundation of something is moving. Your foundation could be changing and moving. So be cautious and be careful what you're deciding there. You will have more to learn, and what you need to learn will block you from moving forward with this change. So do look into regulations for what you're doing, what your business might be in this new area. You might be needing a special bond, or might need that in this special area you need a special license to do that special thing. Get your paperwork in order, okay? We don't want you to screw this whole thing up, all right? This is the movement department. You can't move until your paperwork is right. Otherwise, you're screwed. However, you are going to be able to share from your heart in this situation. So even as you're sitting here working on this foundation and learning new things, you're definitely going to be sharing from your heart, like, oh my God, look at, this is so awesome. Look at me go. I'm actually doing this. This is great. Huzzah. I've got the whole business license. I'm licensed. I'm bonded. I'm this, I'm that. Everything is in place. I'm in the right place now. I can put up a big sign and the universe will open up for me. Excellent. Nice. Very good. Let us see what's your ambition for this month, for this week. What's getting you up in the morning? What is your cup of coffee? All right. Completion. You like to finish things up. You like that satisfaction when a job is well done and done, right? So you don't have to go back and you're like, yes, I like it. I have a completely clean slate there, and you like to be complete and finished, because as soon as you finish one job, you have another to go to. But it's like, yeah, I like to see the clean slate of this situation. We left a good clean space, and nothing was left behind. Perfect. What's blocking you? So many options, so little time, right? So many things are going on, so many possibilities. You have so many things happening that you're going to need a dry board to keep this stuff organized. Okay, how many jobs do you have to do? Which days are you going to do them? You need to get a calendar going, all right? You're successful. This is what success looks like, a calendar. Okay, get your calendar. You're getting successful. Now you are successful. Let's do this. Okay, get your calendar. Otherwise, you'll skip one thing and forget another thing, and that's not great. Okay? Hierophant. Hierophant is your solution, and it's talking about you having a little faith. Having a little faith that you can do this. You can schedule enough time and the right things and the right times to get everything done that you need to get done. Okay? You can do this. Have a little faith in yourself. This is you having faith in yourself that you can do all of these things and you can be successful. All right? You are a good human being, Leo. You are smart, you're savvy, you're capable, you're physically active as hell. So that's very important to realize and understand. And I mean, really, you can definitely do this, okay? It's important that you do this, okay? Very nice. Now then, in your friends department over here, what's going on? You're taking your power back with your friends. You're saying, okay, look, I have some time. I have some time. I have this area of time. I'm going to be very specific and very clear about which part I can do, which part I can't do. I can show up for dinner. You guys can stay and play games, but I got to go after that, okay? It's good. Now you have the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles is saying you're going to be generous in the moment. Like, okay, I'm providing dinner, so presto, I'm going to bring dinner. Let's all get together. We'll have dinner. I'll provide it. Everything's cool. Everything's good. Very nice. I'm excited to have dinner with you guys. And then we have the lovers showing up because this could turn into something more. If you can make time and scratch out time to be with your friends, things could turn into something more and be a very interesting new version of friendship there. So one of your friends could turn into something more, all right? A partnership could be hatched out of that situation, and that's good. I mean, nothing wrong with that sort of thing happening. It happens all the time. Yeah, be aware that, you know, if you're not open to it because it's not in your relationship department over here, this is your friends. These are your friends. And you could be formalizing and getting to a place where you're like, every Friday I can do this. And like you're going to create a system and a way of doing it that's everyone gets on board with the partnership, with the plan. Like, all right, cool. We'll do this every week. We'll do this on Friday, and it'll be cool. We'll have time, and it'll be great. So that way you have a little bit of a schedule, something you can work on, and your friends can all count on one thing at a time. It's like, all right, cool. I can count on this thing, and it's good. Yay. Very nice. What's going on over here? This is your unknown department. The unknown department is always about a few cards that represent what's going on in many departments. But they don't fit anywhere one place. They wanted to be mentioned for other places too. So they show up over here. We talk about the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is about you getting new empowering information and you using that empowering information to move forward. All right? But keeping it to yourself. So I think that's happening over here in the ambition department. You're not sharing every little thing. Over here, you're going to have some of the information, but not share every little thing with your friends. I think also we had all that movement and stuff happening here. So you're making changes and moves right here in your relationship department, as well as, of course, over here in our release department. So there are lots of situations here where you're becoming empowered and not being able to really talk about it too much, right? With family, I think that's true. I think that's also very true here right? And you can't talk about it, right? You get your big idea, but you can't even share with the Queen of Swords. She's too busy, too bossy, and she will try and control your idea if you share it with her. So yeah, yes, definitely getting your information and not sharing it with everybody, okay? Cool, empowered, very nice. The Empress, manifesting, you are manifesting. You're manifesting relationships with your friends, you're manifesting faith in yourself, you're manifesting an opportunity to share your ideas, and of course, your heart. Interesting in the movement department. Manifesting relationships, hey, doing a really good job there. There's a lot going on down here, and you're definitely manifesting a doorway for yourself in the finances, and of course the Four of Cups, or I mean in the communication department, you're manifesting some good karma, okay? Get that communication door opening. Well done. Good job. Absolutely. And of course, well, not of course, but definitely, the Eight of Cups is also here to say that what you're also discovering is you need to walk away from people in certain spaces, okay? You might be walking away from somebody here, you might be walking away from somebody here, might be walking away from somebody here, and even here, okay? These are places where you're walking away from people. You might even be walking away from your family a little bit. And at work, you might be walking away from some people because it's not quite working in some ways where you can't share freely entirely. Hopefully you'll walk away from the Queen of Swords, right? She's bossy. Ooh, she's bossy. Okay. So yeah, it's good. I think that you're going to have a good time with that. Do be clear that you're walking away and you're cutting them loose. All right, so they don't come back because we don't need them to come back. So Leo, this is the reading for the 10th through the 16th, all right? If you liked it and it worked for you, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. It helps my little channel grow. I appreciate it so much. Leave me a comment below. Let me know how it's working for you and if you're really jiving with what I'm talking about here. I'm here for you, and I really want you to understand what's happening for the next week, and that's what I'm doing here. So we'll talk next week about the 17th through the 23rd. All right? Talk to you then.